Hi guys, it's your boy Erroneous Maximus III here. Back at you. It's been a minute. I have been taking a, just kind of casual hiatus from social media. And by hiatus, I mean from posting. Because I'll still be like crazy scrolling. Why are words? I'm so unsocialized. Okay. So, yeah, I'm trying to not be on social media as much. I need to be more in touch with reality, like people with face to face, because I need to force myself to face my fears and overcome anxiety. So, this bench is quite crooked. It's hard to see from this. It's seen its better days. So, what's been new? I finally caught the Rona. Thankfully, I was one of the fortunate ones. It was, I mean, as I look back now, because this was like a month ago, I look back now, it was fairly mild. I've dealt with worse, but at the time, like, on the night that I discovered that I had like a fever, like where it all started, I think it's a fever of like 103. Well, of course, like this on top of an anxiety disorder that ranges from moderate to severe, I automatically assume the worst. So as soon as like, oh my gosh, I have a fever, I'm gonna die, and then immediate panic attack, because that's just what my brain does. It's full of intrusive thoughts. That's me. Like, I mean, it's not me, but it's just, yeah, it's not fun. So that was probably the worst of dealing with that sickness, is just the unexpectedness. See, because it's, since this is kind of, I don't know, when people are like freaking out, like, I'm an empath, I automatically absorb. Who are you talking to? Squeaksy squeaks, the squeaker's squeaking. Squeak. All right, man, I need to call Crunk, get him to translate, tell him to zip the muzzle. I feel like that's probably just like a chipmunk. I feel like chipmunks sound so big when they're in the bushes. But anyway, yeah, with, so I had fevers, lethargy, like I was very, very fatigued, and I already have battled chronic fatigue like for years. So having fatigue on top of that, probably like the most exercise I would get, like most of the days. It kind of lasted like 2 weeks-ish before it started fading away. Probably just taking a shower. Like I would have to take quick showers and then quick dry off and lie down for like a few minutes and then finish my morning rituals, because it's just, I feel like you're gonna pass out. The first night I had some major body aches. I couldn't sleep. I could barely sleep. I woke up every hour. And the next night, thankfully, the body aches. Woo, don't bite me. I am not spaghetti. All right. The second night, it was just a headache. But it was still bad enough a headache to keep me waking up every hour again. But, just a lot of fatigue, a lot of digestive issues. It's just no appetite. I never lost my taste. I don't think I lost my smell, but I had a major sinus infection like the whole time for like 2 or 3 weeks. So my nose was completely blocked up. So I couldn't smell because my nose was blocked. But yeah, so yeah, I was fortunate. It's very scary because, I have friends. I've had friends and family who've been hospitalized for complications of COVID, and it's just, it's a very hot topic, very big deal, and dealing with an anxious and anxiety-prone brain, like, I literally felt like I was gonna die, like it was gonna be it. But I'm here, I'm recovered. I'm starting to get more. Oh, I don't think I said that. Oh, I guess that kind of leads up to it. Well, after having been sick like that, that really set me back. With my anxiety levels, they really like amped up, and I was on edge. So I was back to not wanting to be in cars, not wanting to reach out to people. So like I became very reclusive for like this past month or so. So now that I'm about a month past being mostly recovered from COVID, like it's sorry, I was looking at that cardinal. There's so much to be distracted by. I'm starting to come back to my semi-regular self. All right, what is another thing? I got a new phone because Sprint, which my family and I have had for about 20 years, this past, or I think this year or whatever, whenever it was, they merged with T-Mobile. So we are now T-Mobile customers, and well, with that merger, my iPhone 8 wasn't going to be compatible with the new system or whatever. I don't know how all that works. Wow, that was a really bright red bird cardinal. Oh, stop itching my nose. I can't focus. This is what I have to deal with, the ADD brain. Okay. I literally don't even remember oh. So they messaged me and they're like, hey, we'll upgrade your phone to an iPhone 12 mini for free. You just have to pay the tax. I'm like, okay, boo. Don't have to tell me twice. I've had this iPhone 8 for 3 years. So yeah, I have a new iPhone 8. Yes, that's it. Works just like my last one. Just the battery doesn't die as quickly. And now I lost a little button on the bottom, so now I just have to get used to that different little thing. I'm pretty much used to it by now because I've had this phone for like over a week now. Okay, so my brain, y'all, dealing with anxiety and OCD and ADD and RESPECT. Find out what it means to me. Find out. Because I need some helps up in this brain. Because, with all that in your head, it is hard to focus. It is hard to do things. It's hard to function. Like right now, I walked to this park and I'm like thinking about all the stuff I wanted to share in my, hey, making a comeback social media video, and like as soon as I turned the camera on, I completely forgot because I'm super distracted. So yeah, that's why I've been gone, just dealing with with Rona, and then amped up anxiety, and trying to focus more on not trying to focus on morons. I'd been doing that for many years. I kid. But am I though? Do I though? No. All right. I need to chill. I ain't got no chill. Ma'am. Because allegedly only the female mosquitoes suck the blood. Sister Vampirica. Hey, Elvira or whatever. I've never saw that show or whatever it was. I'm not familiar. What was I saying? Literally, what was I saying? Was I just trying to end a video? I'm sorry, my nose isn't even running. It itches on the inside. And I don't want to scratch it on the inside, lest I be judged for picking one's nose. So I just kind of wiggle it to try to unagitate the itch. I need to go. Y'all, the sun is setting and I have like a 20-minute walk. Well, it depends on who's driving. my feet. And I think I am, so my ADD or my anxiety, like one's slow and one's fast. So right now I'm in like my ADD mode, so I'm probably gonna get home in like 5 minutes. But yes, I'm trying to get this mind together. Like, I love y'all. Help me, I'm sorry. It's really hard for me to get back. Oh, it's a frog. Hi. Say hello. You gonna lick it? Did you see it? That's my friend, my amphibious friend. All right, so I am going to put my headset back in and jump back into my audiobook. I'm listening to Moby Dick because I have never read the story before. And I have so many books that I want to read. Get off my arm, ma'am. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. I was so mad. All right. I have so many books that keep piling up faster than I can read them, and I want to read the fictional classics someday. But I have so many nonfiction that I'm trying to get into that are related to my book project. What are you doing on my glasses? That is like the rudest thing one can do. Ooh, I can't stand insects. So I figured, hey, let's see if I can find some free audiobooks on some app. I'm really behind on like app stuff. Like I don't get stuff. Like I'm super behind. So I just find stuff wherever. It's on Spotify. I found there were like a couple different versions of Moby Dick on Spotify. So, oh, and like somebody brought it up in like a sermon recently. So I can't even remember who it was, but that made me think of it. And I'm like, oh, let's look that up and listen to it. And now we call on somebody Ishmael who has little or no money in his purse. And he's about to get on that ship. He's dealing with some type of like roommate in a hotel or an inn or something. That's like a cannibal or something. Like Herman Melville, I love his style of writing. The way that this narrator is reading it, it's like, ooh, but this ADD brain, ooh. See, this is why I would rather read stories, because I lose focus like that, as you have clearly seen throughout this video. I cannot pay attention to save my life. So, well, with books, I can always go back and reread things, but like with an audiobook, it's like I have to stop the tape, what do you call it? The recording, and like go back, and like it's so like fidgety, and like sometimes I'm just like, forget it and just try to, howie. I'm getting bitten by like mosquitoes and tigers and lions and airplanes and passersby. All right. Oh my gosh, I can't. I literally can't. Making my way downtown. Yes. Ah. Okay. Time to take myself home before I become a steak. But I'm about to become a Mr. Steak. I'll show myself out. Bye.